I'm your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. The Yorubas have a saying that when a tsetse fly perches on your scrotum, that you need wisdom. If you hit it too softly, it might fly away. You hit it too hard, you will destroy your testicles. The present day generation are very strategic. One of such people is VDM, very dark man. Very, very strategic, far thinking. So when the Bobrisky and Femi Falana issue came out, they called him to the House of Rep. You never can predict them. This Dele Farotimi issue is like a tsetse fly standing on a scrotum of a big man. Afe Babalola, I have taught with his name over the years how he managed to train himself, go to school, become a prominent lawyer, and who he is. His reputation, his evidence cannot be tarnished. Even if it is dented, the size is so much of his reputation that it will make no impact. Number two, he is nearly 100 years old. He is in the departure lounge. We are just praying that the flight be delayed. Dele Farotimi is still much younger, but very, very strategic in his thinking and prophetic in his utterances. From the press conference he gave before the arrest, he could chronicle everything that we are seeing now happening. And so, when such an individual has an issue with you, and you are a big man, be very careful. I was reading about the case between FROA Williams and Newswatch, and they took Gani Fawayemi as their lawyer. And FROA Williams did not know that Gani will go very far back and bring up a case where FROA Williams was rebuked or fined. And the resultant effect was that Gani was able to prove that FROA Williams has no reputation to protect. And so the defamation suit was relatively thrown out and very minimal costs awarded. I also think that our father, Baare Babalola, should take cognizance of such issues. No man is perfect. And these young men have a lot of information. Dele Farotimi is sounding so confident and with so much assurance that I will advise that the Yoruba elders of thought, Obasanjo, Soyinka, all kinds, Professor Wole Soyinka, the Afenifere man, and all kinds of Yoruba elders should come together to broker peace. Even when government is offended, they can plead nolle prosequi. That is to say, this case should be taken out of court and a settlement made, because you can't withdraw the books. The books have gone so far. And if you find Dele Farotimi has been so strategic that it is not that he did it for personal gain, all the monies he will make will go to orphanages. And if you start fighting him to withdraw the books, in this generation, we are no longer reasoning. We are supporting our fans, including myself. We are sorry to say that. The people will think that Baba is trying to take funds that are meant for orphans, deprive them. They won't care about whether reputation is tarnished, because the nation, people are angry, very angry. So the elders of the Yoruba nation should come together, broker peace between Dele Farotimi and our father, Are Babalola. And I believe that the younger lawyers in that chamber should take that book, analyze it point by point, and publish their own book in response to the publication of Dele Farotimi in defense of our father. That book will also sell, and it will balance the narrative. Because I don't know what Dele Farotimi has, but he's sounding so confident. And sometimes, when dogs bite a human being, it doesn't make news. But when a human being bites a dog, it makes news. Somebody I've been abused in my presence. I didn't respond because I knew I would be the loser. So, the Yoruba elders of thought should come together quickly before on the 10th and immediately after on the 10th, because we can't afford to have the demonstrations in front of Baba's chambers in the King's College in London, in all the different cities of the world. It will make Dele Farotimi an instant hero that he has already become and make Baba look like an oppressor. And so, Baba, at his age, I don't think he will like sleepless nights or stress resulting from these protests and these cases. He should relax. Let the Yoruba elders intervene. Let's have a peaceful settlement, and they can write their own books. And if, as it is being insinuated by Dele Farotimi, that there is the hand of Esau and the voice of Jacob, now, Esau has a lot to lose in this case. We have had too many protests in this country. Number one, we've had the case of Nnamdi Kanu in incarceration that is generating crisis in the East. We have El Zazaki, bandits, Boko Haram, herdsmen that are causing confusion in different parts of the country. To come and add another focus of violence and protest in the Yoruba region of this country and beyond will be a lot of pressure on this administration that needs time and the ability to convince people to make some reforms that they want to reform come to pass. And so, I want to counsel that Yoruba elders should quickly come together, leaders of thought, and talk to Baba, talk to the militant young lawyers in the chamber that are spoiling for a fight. They have nothing to lose. They have a long time. We don't even know them. Let them write their own book. Let them publish a rebuttal or a refutal concerning what Dele Farotimi has written. More especially when the Inspector General of Police came out to say that the judiciary, the criminal justice system is sick, is weak, and corrupt. He said that. What evidence do you need? And then one northern elite has come up with an NNPC incident involving Baba and the Chinese oil theft. If you don't take time, if we prolong these things, more will be coming out. You don't pull down your house on yourself because a tenant insulted you. Somebody, one of my children has told me, "Daddy, I hate you." I did not go after that child. Instead, I proved to that child that I love that child. That is the best vengeance. Baba needs to build the reputation, improve on it, do other things. That this news, if Baba withdraws this case in 6 days, this news is dead. Because the rate at which new things happen every day, it will soon be a thing of the past. But if you put Farotimi in prison, the 10 years he's talking about, he will turn to Nelson Mandela. Those who jailed Nelson Mandela had gone into oblivion. Nelson Mandela became the hero, even became the president. And The story of Nelson Mandela is told all over the world. I remain Dr. Charles Apoki. When elders don't talk, children will eat chicken, will eat vultures, thinking they are chickens. It is tragic for two people to be fighting. You are fighting with your son. Somebody is saying, beat him, hit him, knock him, kill him. The other people say, hit your papa, punch your papa, colobi your papa, hold him, block us. We find out that two of you will destroy yourselves. The spectators and those clapping will go away. That is the kind of fight between Baba and Dele Farotimi. In those days, I was a very troublesome child. Very troublesome child. When my mother is beating me, flogging me, if you just come, Mama, beat her well. This your pikin too troublesome. I didn't start today. Too troublesome. You know they hear what? My mother will embrace me. Will say, you wise, oh. You want me to kill my child, and your child will be alive. Are your children better than my child? That's one thing I remember about my mother. I remain Dr. Charles Apoki, the area grandfather. God bless you.